If a woman is developing feelings for you, she will say these 6 things. Psychology tips. Ever wondered if she's falling for you? Women rarely come out and say, "I like you" outright. Instead, they reveal their feelings in subtle ways, often through the things they say. And when a woman is developing feelings for you, her words carry hidden clues. Welcome to Bond Chronicle, the place where we break down the complexities of love and relationships into real relatable advice. Today, we're uncovering 6 key things she might say that reveal her growing emotions for you. Stick around, because this is more than just a list, it's your guide to understanding her on a deeper level, backed by psychology tips that will give you an edge. Now, why should you care about this? Let's face it, relationships can be complicated. Ringing signals is one of the easiest ways to sabotage something that could have been amazing. Maybe you've been in a situation where you weren't sure if she liked you, or worse, you missed the recognizing these 6 phrases can save you from that uncertainty and help you avoid letting a great connection slip through your fingers. But this isn't about playing games or trying to decode every little thing she says. It's about learning to recognize authentic feelings when they are right in front of you. When a woman says these 6 things, she's trying to tell you something important, often without even realizing it. Herself. Understanding these cues is your chance to not only connect with her, but also in a way that strengthens your bond. So what can you expect in this video? We're breaking down 6 specific phrases women say when they're developing feelings for someone. Each phrase reveals an emotional or psychological milestone, whether it's her feeling safe with you, valuing your opinion, or wanting to bring you into her world. And here's the best part. We'll also share how to respond to these phrases in a natural, confident way that deepens the connection. If you're ready to understand the psychology behind her words and take your relationships to the next level, let's dive in. Before we dive into the 6 key phrases, let's set the stage by understanding why women often express their feelings subtly rather than coming right out and saying "I like it." Trust us, this insight is just as important as the phrases themselves. First, let's talk about fear of rejection. No one likes to feel exposed, and women, like anyone else, might hesitate to put higher feelings out there for fear that you might not feel the same way. Vulnerability can be scary, especially when romantic feelings are involved. Instead of risking outright rejection, so many women prefer to test the waters with subtle hints to gauge your reaction. Next, there's the role of cultural expectations. In many societies, women are often taught to wait for the man to make it first move. Even in today's modern world, these norms still linger, influencing how women approach expressing interest. Subtle cues are a way of balancing these expectations while still letting you know how they feel. And finally, we can't ignore emotional vulnerability. Opening up about feelings requires trust, and trust doesn't happen overnight. Subtlety allows her to share a piece of her emotions without fully exposing herself. Think of it as a protective measure, a way to express interest while keeping her heart safe until she knows it's okay to let her guard down. Now let's talk about why emotional intelligence is critical when it comes to picking up on these subtle cues. The truth is, mass communication isn't about the words, it's about the tone, the context, and the unspoken messages in between. That's where emotional intelligence comes in. It's your ability to understand not just what someone says, but what they mean and they feel when they say each. Recognizing subtle hints is a skill that strengthens relationships. When you can read between the lines, you show her that you truly get her, and that creates a deeper connection. Pay attention to the little things, the way she lingers on certain topics, her body language, and even her tone of voice. The bottom line, understanding her subtle expressions isn't about overanalyzing every word. It's about being present, attentive, and empathetic. These are the foundations of emotional intelligence, and they're what will help you navigate her signals with confidence. Let's take this understanding and move forward to the 6 key phrases that reveal her feelings. Now let's dive into the heart of this video, the 6 phrases women often say when they're developing feelings for you. Each one reveals a layer of her emotions and gives you an opportunity to respond in a way that strengthens your bond. Phrase 1. What do you think about? When a woman asks, "What do you think about?" it's more than just casual conversation. She's seeking your opinion, not because she needs advice, but because she values your perspective. This is her way of testing whether your values align with hers, whether it's about life goals, a movie she watched, or a decision she's pondering. She's looking for common ground. While why does this matter? From a psychological perspective, alignment in values and opinions is a key factor in long-term compatibility. By engaging you in these discussions, she's gauging whether you're someone she can connect with on a deeper level. It's not just about the topic, it's about how you're spend and whether you make her feel understood. How should you respond? First, listen carefully, give her your honest opinion but remain respectful. Even if you disagree, a great response might look something Like that's an interesting question, here's what I think but I'd love to hear more about your take on this. Shows her that you're not just interested in answering the question but in understanding her point of view as well as to you're so different from other guys. This phrase is a big one. Wench says, you're so different from other guys. She's letting you know that you stand out. Maybe it's the way you carry yourself, the way you treat her or you approach life, whatever it is. Chassis, you is unique. What does this reveal about her feelings in psychology? This is known as the halo effect. When we admire someone, we tend to attribute multiple positive qualities to them by saying this. She's expressing admiration and possibly romantic interest. She's signaling that you're someone special to her. How should you engage without booming overly submissive now? The compliment, but don't let it go to your head. A confident and humble response works best. That's really nice of you to say. I try to be myself. Then you can pivot the conversation. Tosk her. What makes her say that? This keeps the dialogue flowing and you're genuinely curious about her thoughts. Phrase 3. I feel safe when I'm with you. When a woman tells you I feel safe when I'm with you, she's expressing one of the most important emotions in any relationship. Trust. Emotional safety is a cornerstone of romantic attraction. It means she feels secure enough to be herself around without fear of judgment or harm. Why is this important from a biological stand? Feeling safe triggers their release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This creates a sense of connection and trust that's essential for deeper relationships. How can you maintain and enhance this feeling? Continue to be consistent in your actions. Keep showing her that she can rely on you. A simple response might be, that means a lot to me. Want you to feel safe when you're with him. This reinforces the connection and her know that her feelings matter. You phrase for I was thinking about what you said when she brings up something you said earlier. It's a clear sign that your words had an impact on her. This shows she values your opinions and perspectives enough to reflect on them later. Why does this matter psychologically? This indicates intellecult compatibility, which is a critical factor in emotional intimacy. She's drawn to the way you think and wants to engage with you on a deeper level. How can you respond? To foster this connection, acknowledge her thoughtfulness and dive deeper into the topic. For example, I'm glad you brought that up. What were you thinking about it? This invites her to share more and keeps the conversation meaningful. It also shows her that you appreciate her attention to detail. Phrase 5. I told me friend about you. When she mentions that she's talked about you to her friends, it's a big deal. This means you are on her mind even when you're not around. It's also a sign that she's emotionally invested enough to introduce Sui, even indirectly, into her social circle. Why is this significant? Social validation plays a huge role in romantic attraction. By telling her friends about you, she's seeking their input and in a way, solidifying her feelings. It's her way of making you a part of her world. What should you do? Don't downplay it. Show that you appreciate being talked about in a positive light. Wow, I'm flattered. What did you say? This keeps conversation light and playful, while also giving her the opportunity to express her feelings further. Phrase 6. I really appreciate you. When she says eerily appreciate you, it's not just a casual thank you, it's a heartfelt acknowledgement of your impact on her life. Gratitude is one of the strongest indicators of deepening feelings. It shows that she values not just what you do but who you are. Why is gratitude so powerful in relationships? Studies show that expressing gratitude strengthens bonds and fosters emotional intimacy. She appreciates you. She's telling you that you make her life better in some way. How can you build on this momentum? Respond in kind but make it specific. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate you too, especially for insert specific quality or action. This reinforces the emotional connection and shows her that you're paying attention to her as well. Each of these phrases ice like a window into her heart. If you pay attention and respond thoughtfully, you'll not only understand her better but also create a foundation for a stronger, more meaningful connection. Note that you know what to listen for. The next step is understanding how to handle these moments with care. Let's talk about that. What to do when you notice these signs. So you've started picking up on these signs. She's dropping hints, sharing her feelings, and showing a new interest. Now this is where it gets real, because how you respond can make all the difference for acknowledge her feelings. When a woman expresses her emotions, even subtly, it takes courage. That's why it's so important to be genuine and respectful in your response. The key is to let her know that you hear her without overwhelming her. For example, if she says I feel safe with you, you could respond with something like, that means a lot, Tom. I want you to always feel that way. This kind of response validates her feelings and shows her that you're Simeon. She can trust. The trick is to stay balanced. You don't need to reciprocate with an overly dramatic declaration of love, but don't brush hair off either. Be calm, confident, and thoughtful. That's what makes the connection feel natural. Next, focus on building the connection further. When she opens up to you, it's a sign that she wants to deepen the relationship, as an opportunity to nurture the bond, spend quality time together, share own feelings when the moment feels right, and show consistency in your actions. But here's a tip: avoid rushing things or playing hard to get, but extremes can backfire. Rushing can make her feel overwhelmed, while acting aloof might signal that you're not interested. Instead, focus on authenticity, be present, pay attention to her needs, and let the relationship progress naturally. Common mistakes men make when women even when the signs are clear. Some guys manage to mess things up. Let's look at 3 common mistakes and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1: overanalyzing her words. We get it, you want to decode her feelings perfectly, but obsessing over every phrase can drive you crazy and harm the connection. Instead of overthinking, focus on the bigger picture. Is she opening up? Is there a consistent effort to connect? Ease are what matter most. Trust your instincts and let the relationship unfold organically. Mistake number 2: acting too strongly. It's great to feel excited when you notice her feelings, but coming on too strong can be overwhelming. For example, responding to her subtle cues with a sudden, "I've been waiting for this moment to tell you I love you." Unnecessary pressure. Keep things light, natural, and comfortable. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Mistake number 3: taking it for granted. When a woman expresses her feelings, it doesn't mean the work is done. Relationships require if you stop putting in the same level of care and attention, she'll notice, and the connection could fade. Show her that you value her feelings by continuing to invest in the relationship. Your actions, words, and consistency. Remember, understanding her signs is just the beginning. What truly matters is how you respond and how you nurture the bond moving forward. Statement. As we wrap this up with a powerful conclusion and some actionable tips, conclusion and call to action, let's quickly recap the 6 key phrases that reveal a woman is developing feelings for you. First, when she asks, "What do y'all think about?" she's seeking your opinion. To connect on a deeper level, when she says you're so different from other guys, expressing admiration for your uniqueness, telling you, "I feel safe when I'm with you," signals trust and emotional security. If she brings up, "I was thinking about what you said," it shows she values your perspective and ideas. When she shares, "I told my friend about you," it's a sign of emotional investment and inclusion in her world. Finally, when she says, "I really appreciate you," it's her way of acknowledging the positive impact you've had on her life. Each of these offers reflects her growing feelings and emotional connection. And responding thoughtfully is your chance to build something truly meaningful. When a woman opens up in these ways, it's more than just words, it's trust, and trust is the foundation of any strong relationship. Don't take it lightly. These moments are opportunity. Nurture a bond that could grow into something remarkable. Be present, be genuine, and show her that her feelings are valued. If this video helped you, hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know which of these phrases you've noticed before, and don't forget to subscribe to Bondman Chronicle for more psychology-backed tips to improve your relationships. See you in the next video.